force your kidneys to repair themselves by doing this daily, your kidneys will never be the same. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what are my kidneys doing right now? And more importantly, are they silently breaking down while I go about my day, completely unaware? Take a moment, because what I'm about to share might just be the most important health secret you've never been told. Now, I need to ask you something personal. Do you believe your body has the power to heal itself, naturally? Drop your thoughts in the comments, yes or no, because by the time we reach the end of this video, your answer might change forever. You see, what we often call normal, fatigue, bloating, back pain, dark circles under the eyes, might not be so normal after all. In fact, it could be your kidneys crying out for help. And the truth is, millions are living with kidneys on the verge of collapse, and they don't even know it. But here's the real twist. There's one daily habit so simple and so overlooked that scientists, doctors, and even ancient cultures have whispered about for years. A habit that could force your kidneys to start repairing themselves. But before I reveal it, you need to understand what's at stake and what's already happening inside you. Imagine this. A 42-year-old woman, mother of 3, working 9 to 5, eating healthy, suddenly ends up in the ER. Her skin is pale, her legs are swollen, and her blood pressure is through the roof. Doctors rush tests. And then the shocker, her kidneys have been deteriorating for years. Quietly. Invisibly. Now here's the scariest part, she had no idea. And she's not alone. Chronic kidney disease affects over 850 million people worldwide. Yet symptoms rarely show up until it's almost too late. Your kidneys are silent workers. They don't complain until they're seconds away from a crisis. But why? Why do our kidneys fail us when we need them most? The answer is brutal. We fail them first. With our daily choices. With the processed foods, sugar spikes, dehydration, and lack of a very specific daily practice that could have changed everything. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't it too late once damage is done? That's the incredible part. No, it's not. New research has shown us that kidneys are far more resilient than we believed. They can regenerate. They can heal. But only if we give them what they need and remove what's poisoning them. We're just getting started. Because in the next chapter, I'll introduce you to a groundbreaking case study. A man given 6 months to live who stunned his doctors by doing one thing daily. And no, it wasn't a pill, a supplement, or some expensive treatment. It was something anyone can do, starting today. If you've ever felt tired for no reason, if you've noticed puffiness in your face or ankles, or if someone in your family has suffered from kidney failure, don't skip the next chapter. This could be your wake-up call. So now I ask you again, do you believe your kidneys can heal themselves? Let me know in the comments. And if this video is already opening your eyes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because what's coming next could rewrite your entire health story. Here it is. The moment you've been waiting for. What was the simple daily action that helped Harold, a man who was given just 6 months to live, shock his doctors and rebuild his kidneys from the inside out? Brace yourself, because it wasn't some fancy supplement or new age detox tea. It was a morning hydration ritual, combined with strategic deep breathing. Yes, water and breath. But not just any water. Not just any breathing. Let me explain. Every morning, Harold would wake up and do one thing before touching his phone, before breakfast, before coffee. He would take 1 glass of warm water with a slice of lemon and a pinch of unrefined sea salt. Then he'd sit in silence and begin what he called kidney breathing. This was no random name. He'd inhale deeply through the nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly through the mouth for 8 seconds. While doing this, he'd visualize his kidneys, 2 hard-working bean-shaped organs just beneath the rib cage, filtering, releasing, healing. Why lemon and salt water? Because lemon is alkalizing, helps reduce uric acid, and promotes a gentle detox. Sea salt, the good kind, like Himalayan pink salt, contains essential trace minerals like magnesium and potassium that replenish the body's filtration system. But the real magic came from the breath. See, deep breathing, especially done intentionally, triggers your parasympathetic nervous system. This lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and increases circulation to internal organs, including your kidneys. In a state of stress, your kidneys get less blood and do more work. But in a calm, oxygen-rich state, they heal. Harold didn't just sip lemon water and breathe, he turned it into a ritual, a moment of peace, a daily reset. And over time, his body responded. His kidneys thanked him by repairing themselves. Now, you might be wondering, is there science to support this? Absolutely. Studies have shown that proper hydration in the first hour of waking boosts kidney filtration rate by up to 20%. Breathing exercises, especially those rooted in practices like yoga or Tai Chi, have been proven to lower creatinine levels and improve renal blood flow. And guess what? Harold isn't alone. Thousands of people across the world are rediscovering the power of this morning ritual, not as a cure, but as a powerful daily reset that supports one of the most vital organs in the body. So now I ask you, how do you start your mornings? Are you giving your kidneys a chance to recover, or are you stressing them from the second you open your eyes? Drop a comment below, and if this chapter opened your eyes, give it a like so we know you're with us on this healing journey. But we're not done yet. Because in Chapter 4, I'm going to show you the 5 deadly habits you may be doing every single day, without realizing they're destroying your kidneys from the inside out. One of them is something most people consider healthy, but it's doing the exact opposite. You won't want to miss it. So far you've learned the truth. How Harold defied the odds. How tiny, daily mistakes wreak havoc on your kidneys. And how your body is capable of healing, if only you give it the chance. Now it's time to put it all together. Because this final chapter is not about fear, it's about hope. Not just for your kidneys, but for your whole body, your energy, your life. This is your kidney reset routine. Simple, free, repeatable. Do it daily and your kidneys won't just function. They'll thrive. Step 1. The morning flush, 7 a.m. Start your day before food, caffeine, or screen time with this sacred habit. 1 glass of warm water. Juice of half a lemon. A pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Sip slowly. As you drink, breathe deeply, 4 seconds in, 4 seconds hold, 8 seconds out. This hydrates, alkalizes, and kickstarts blood flow to your kidneys. Step 2. Movement with intention, 7:30 to 8 a.m. A 20-minute walk, yoga session, or light stretching routine. What? Movement stimulates lymphatic drainage and boosts renal circulation. It's not about burning calories, it's about clearing the internal clog around your kidneys. Step 3. Smart breakfast, 8:15 a.m. Eat to support your filters. A perfect breakfast might include oatmeal, fiber reduces kidney toxins. Blueberries, antioxidants for kidney protection. A handful of walnuts, omega-3s to reduce inflammation. Avoid high-sugar cereals, bacon, or heavy dairy. They spike stress hormones and burden your kidneys. Step 4. Midday hydration anchor, 12 p.m. Set a hydration alarm. Drink a full glass of clean, filtered water with a slice of cucumber or mint. What? Because hydration isn't just a morning job, it's a day-long rhythm. Keep your kidneys flushed and flowing. Step 5. The 5 p.m. check-in. Avoid the 3 traps. This is where most people fall into trouble. Trap 1. Salt-heavy snacks, chips, crackers, low-fat junk. Trap 2. Painkillers for stress headaches. Trap 3. Holding your urine on the drive home. Your job here is awareness. Choose fresh fruits or nuts. Stretch instead of reaching for meds. And use the restroom. Step 6. Evening wind down, 8:30 p.m. This is crucial. No screens. No sugar. No stress. Instead, herbal tea like dandelion or nettle, both kidney supporters. 5 minutes of slow breathing. Journaling or gratitude. Calm the nervous system so your body can repair overnight. Then, sleep by 10 p.m. Yes, this matters more than you think. Kidney regeneration occurs at night. Don't cheat your own healing window. You now have the blueprint. And the truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need a miracle. You just need consistency. The daily decision to honor your kidneys. To give them space to breathe, to flow, to live. Because when your kidneys thrive, your skin glows, your energy rises, your mind clears, your life transforms. Harold did it. Thousands around the world are doing it. And now, it's your turn. So tell me in the comments, which part of this routine are you starting with tomorrow morning? Let's build a community of healing together. If this video changed your perspective, give it a like. If you know someone who needs to hear this, share it. And if you're ready to take back control of your health, subscribe, because this channel is where natural healing becomes your new normal. Remember, your kidneys are listening. Now it's time to speak their language, every single day. You may be doing everything right. Drinking water, eating well, getting rest. But what if I told you that even the healthiest looking lifestyle can still be damaging your kidneys, every single day? It's not about perfection. It's about awareness. And today I'm going to uncover 5 surprising daily habits that could be undermining your kidney health, even as you try to live clean. The worst part? Most people think these habits are harmless, even beneficial. Let's break the silence before it's too late. You're busy. Meetings, traffic, errands. But each time you ignore that full bladder, you're doing something dangerous. Holding urine increases bladder pressure, which backs up into the kidneys. Over time, this can cause kidney damage or even infections. Your kidneys are like a river, they need to flow freely. When you block that flow, stagnation sets in. And stagnation is deadly. Make time to release. Your kidneys depend on it. Painkillers like ibuprofen and naproxen may seem harmless. They're over the counter after all. But what most people don't know is that NSAIDs reduce blood flow to the kidneys. This makes it harder for them to filter toxins, and over time, leads to damage or failure. Even casual use like popping one before a workout can add up over weeks and months. Painkillers should be the last resort, not the routine. Yes, protein is important. But high-protein diets, especially when combined with low water intake, create a toxic overload of nitrogen and urea. Your kidneys have to work double time to clear it out. And without proper hydration, those toxins start to crystallize, forming kidney stones. Worse, they slowly scar kidney tissue. Balance is key. Hydrate deeply. And if you're upping your protein, double your water too. You might not be pouring salt on your meals. But what about that canned soup? That bag of chips? That healthy frozen dinner? Processed foods hide sky-high sodium levels that raise blood pressure. A direct hit to your kidneys. Your kidneys filter sodium. Too much salt forces them into overdrive, leading to long-term exhaustion. Check labels. Choose fresh. Your kidneys will thank you. You might not link your sleep habits to kidney health. But research shows that poor sleep increases oxidative stress and blood sugar levels, both of which harm the kidneys. While you sleep, your body repairs tissue, including your kidneys. Missing that healing window means damage goes unchecked. Protect your sleep like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. If you recognized yourself in any of these habits, don't panic. This isn't about guilt, it's about empowerment. Because here's the truth. Every new day is a chance to reset. Every small change is a step toward healing. So, which of these habits are you ready to let go of today? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's start healing together, one habit at a time. And now in our final chapter, we tie it all together. I'll walk you through a simple, powerful daily routine, step by step, that you can adopt starting tomorrow. It combines everything we've learned: hydration, breath, food, sleep, and mindset. It's easy. It's free. And if you follow it, your kidneys will never be the same. Are you ready to live with energy, clarity, and health like never before? Stay with me. 6 months to live. That's what the doctors told Mr. Harold Lewis, a 59-year-old retired factory worker from Ohio. His kidneys were failing. Stage 4. His skin itched constantly. His breath smelled like ammonia. His legs were so swollen he could barely walk. His wife, Maria, couldn't stop crying at night. He wasn't just the love of her life, he was the rock of the family. And now he was slowly, painfully, slipping away. But Harold? He wasn't ready to die. Not without a fight. And what he did next shocked not just his family, but his doctors too. Instead of giving in to fear, Harold began to research. Not on Google, but through medical journals, documentaries, health books older than he was. And something strange kept showing up. Something that felt too simple, too obvious, too ignored by the mainstream. It wasn't a miracle drug. It wasn't some exotic herb from a faraway mountain. It was a daily practice, something free, something natural, and something our ancestors swore by. At first, his doctor laughed. Tried everything else? Might as well try that too, he shrugged. But Harold didn't just try. He committed. Every single day, morning and evening, without fail. The first week, nothing changed. The second? His swelling started to go down. By the fourth week, he was walking farther than he had in months. At his next checkup, his blood pressure had dropped dramatically. His creatinine levels, the key markers of kidney function, had stabilized. 3 months later, the doctor stared at his results in disbelief. "I don't know what you're doing," he said slowly, "but your kidneys are recovering." Harold's eyes welled up, because deep down he knew he had found something powerful. And it was free. So what was it? What was the one thing Harold did every single day that forced his kidneys to start healing? You might be thinking, water, diet, or rest. Yes, those matter. But Harold's secret went deeper. It was a practice rooted in how the body eliminates toxins, not just through urination, but through an often overlooked system that partners with your kidneys. And here's the kicker. Most people are doing the opposite of this habit every day, which is slowly choking their kidneys to death. In Chapter 3, I'll reveal what Harold actually did and explain how this daily ritual works in the body, backed by both modern science and centuries-old tradition. Trust me, you've never heard kidneys explained this way before. If you know someone struggling with kidney disease, or if you've been told you're at risk, but it's not serious yet, let Harold's story be your spark. Because the truth is, it's not too late. Leave a comment right now. Do you believe in the power of natural healing? And don't forget to hit like if Harold's story has given you hope, because we're only halfway through, and what's coming next will blow your mind.